Hi everyone, if you're struggling, not getting success, then this video is for you. Nowadays, there's one truth in life that nobody can change. Your success is in your hands. It is not in the hands of luck. The only person who has the power to decide your future is you. But the question is, do you believe in yourself? Today we'll talk about it. My name is MUNIBA Mazari and I'm a motivational speaker. If you find this video fruitful, then you can appreciate me by like and subscribe and start a new journey with me. Let's start the topic. Imagine sitting in a room, waiting for the perfect moment to start something. You have ideas, you have dreams, but you keep telling yourself, not today, maybe tomorrow. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and before you realize it, years have passed. This is the biggest mistake people make. They wait. They wait for the right time, the right opportunity, the right mood, the right motivation. But let me tell you something, there is no perfect time. The only time you have is now. Success does not come to those who wait, it comes to those who take action. How many times have you thought about doing something but then talked yourself out of it? Maybe you wanted to start a business, learn a new skill, get fit, or improve your life in some way, but instead of taking that first step, you hesitated. Maybe you told yourself, I'm not ready, or what if I fail? But what if you never start? Isn't that the biggest failure of all? The most successful people in the world did not wait for the perfect conditions. They started when they were scared. They started when they had doubts. They started when they didn't feel ready, because they knew that the secret to success is starting before. Think about a child learning to walk. Does the child wait until they are sure they won't fall? No, they stand up, they take a step, they fall, they get up again, and they try. And eventually they start walking. Now imagine if that child thought, I might fall, so I won't even try. Would they ever learn to walk? Of course not. But this is exactly what many people do in life. They wait because they don't want to fall. But falling is part of the process. If you want to achieve something, you have to stop making excuses. Stop waiting for motivation, because motivation is not always there. There will be days when you don't feel like working. There will be days when you are tired, discouraged, or unmotivated. But you must keep going. You must develop the habit of action. A person who succeeds is not necessarily the smartest, the most talented, or the luckiest. A successful person is someone who takes action consistently, even when they are scared, even when they are unsure, even when things are not perfect, because they know that taking small steps every day leads to big results. Look around you. Every invention, every business, every great achievement started because someone took action. The car you drive, the phone you use, the clothes you wear, everything exists because someone did not wait. They got up and did something. You have the same power. But you must stop waiting. You must stop overthinking. You must stop making excuses. Start now. Start where you are with what you have. It does not matter if it's not perfect. It does not matter if you don't feel ready. What matters is that you take the first step. Because once you take that first step, the second step becomes easier, and the third step becomes even easier, and the third step becomes even easier. Success is not about giant leaps. It is about small, consistent actions every day. And those small actions over time will take you to places you never imagined. So stop waiting. Stop telling yourself someday. Because someday is not a day on the calendar. All you have is now. And now is the time to start building your dreams. Now is the time to take control of your life. Now is the time to start waiting and start doing. The question is, will you take the first step today? How many times have you heard people say, I wish I had more time? People complain about not having enough time to chase their dreams, build their careers, or spend with their families. But let's be honest, time is not the problem. Time is always there. The real problem is how we use it. Think about it. Everyone in this world gets the same 24 hours in a day. The most successful people, the richest business owners, the best athletes, they all have the same hours as you. But the difference is in how they use their time. While some people waste hours scrolling through social media, watching meaningless content, or gossiping about others, successful people invest their time in learning, growing, and working on their goals. If you want success, you have to respect time. You have to use your time wisely. Imagine someone gives you a bank account where you receive 86400 rupees every single day. The only rule is you must use all of it before midnight or the money disappears. Would you waste it? No. You would make sure to use every rupee wisely. But do you know that life gives you something even more valuable than money? Life gives you 86400 seconds every day. And just like money in the bank, if you do not use those seconds wisely, they are gone forever. People often say, I will do it later. But what if later never comes? What if you keep waiting and suddenly realize years have passed and you are still in the same place? Life does not wait. Time does not stop for anyone. If you keep postponing your dreams, your goals, or the things that truly matter to you, you will look back with regret. You need to stop treating time like it is unlimited, because it's not. The reality is you're not here forever. You don't have 1,000 years to live. One day, your time will run out, and you don't know when that day will be. That's why you have to start valuing every single moment today. Look at your daily routine. How much time are you spending on things that bring no value to your life? How much time do you waste complaining, making excuses, or waiting for the right moment? The truth is, there is no right moment. The right moment is now. Every second you waste is a second you will never get back. Some people say, I don't have time to work on my goals. But do they really not have time? Or are they just not managing it well? If you wake up early, stay disciplined, and set clear priorities, you will find that you have more than enough time to chase your dreams. But if you fill your day with distractions, procrastination, and meaningless activities, then of course you will feel like there is no time. Think of time as a mirror. It reflects what you do with it. If you invest your time in learning, improving, and working towards your goals, success will reflect in your life. But if you waste your time on things that do not matter, your life will reflect that too. Your future depends on how you use your time today. So stop waiting, stop wasting your precious seconds. Your time is your life. And if you do not control your time, life will control you. The people who truly succeed in life are the ones who understand this. They take control of their time instead of letting time control them. Every second, every minute, every hour, use it wisely. Because at the end of the day, you cannot go back and change the past, but you can decide right now how you want to shape your future. And that decision starts with how you use your time today. Success is not something that happens overnight. It is not something that is handed to you on a silver platter. Success is built step by step through consistent effort, through daily progress, through small but meaningful actions. Many people dream of success, but very few are willing to put in the work every single day. They want the reward, but they're not ready to go through the process. Think about a tree. When you plant a seed, you do not see results immediately. You water it, nurture it, and give it sunlight. Day by day, the seed begins to grow. It takes time, but with patience and care, it turns into a strong tree. The same applies to success. If you put in the effort every day, no matter how small, you are planting the seeds of your future. But if you stop watering your dreams, they will never grow. Many people give up because they don't see instant results. They start working on something, but when they don't see success quickly, they lose hope. But real success is never instant. If you want to achieve something great, you have to keep going, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Every successful person you see today once started with nothing. They struggled, they failed, but they kept moving forward every single day. Some people waste time waiting for the perfect moment to start working on their goals. They say, I will start when I have more time, or I will begin when I feel ready. But the truth is, there is no perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. If you keep waiting for the right conditions, you will keep waiting forever. Instead of focusing on how far you have to go, focus on taking the next step. Just one step every day. If you improve by just 1% every day, imagine how much progress you will make in a year. Small efforts, when done consistently, bring massive results. It does not matter how slow you are moving, as long as you are moving in the right direction. The difference between people who succeed and people who fail is simple. Those who succeed never stop trying. They keep learning, they keep growing, and they keep moving forward. They understand that success is not about luck. It is about discipline and persistence. Look at your own life. Are you making progress every day, or are you stuck in the same place, waiting for things to change on their own? Success does not come to those who wait. It comes to those who work for it. You have to show up every single day, even on the days you don't feel like it. Yes, there will be days when you feel tired. There will be moments when you doubt yourself. There will be times when you feel like giving up. But remember, the people who succeed are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who never quit. Your future depends on what you do today. Every action you take, every choice you make, every small effort you put in, it all adds up. You may not see the result immediately, but if you stay consistent, success will come. So start today. Take a step. Make a plan. Do one thing that moves you closer to your goal, and then do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. Because success is not about doing something once, it is about doing it every single day until it becomes a part of who you are. Many people have dreams. They think about success, they imagine a better life, they wish for great things. But dreaming alone is not enough. Action is what turns dreams into reality. Without action, a dream is just an empty thought, a wish that never comes true. You can spend years hoping for success, but if you do not take action, you will remain in the same place. Think about a person who wants to build a house. They have a beautiful design in their mind. They know exactly how they want it to look. But if they never pick up a brick, if they never start working, will that house ever be built? Of course not. The same applies to life. No matter how big your dreams are, if you do not take action, nothing will change. Many people say, I want to be successful, but their actions do not match their words. They want a better life, but they waste their time on distractions. They talk about their goals, but they never take the first step. Success is not about what you say you will do. It is about what you actually do. Some people do not take action because they are afraid. They fear failure, they fear making mistakes, they fear what others will say. But the truth is, failure is part of success. No one succeeds without failing first. Every great person you admire has failed many times before reaching success, but they kept going. They learned from their mistakes, they took action again and again until they achieved their goals. Imagine two people who both want to learn swimming. One person reads books about swimming, watches videos, and studies techniques. The other person jumps into the water and starts practicing. Who do you think will learn faster? The one who takes action. Because knowledge without action is useless. You do not learn by just thinking. You learn by doing. Time is passing every day. Whether you take action or not, time will keep moving. 1 year from now, you will either be closer to your goals or still stuck in the same place. The difference depends on what you do today. Some people wait for motivation before they start. They say, I will start when I feel ready. But motivation does not come first. Action comes first, and motivation follows. When you start taking small steps, you begin to see progress. That progress gives you motivation to keep going. Think about an athlete training for a race. They do not wait to feel inspired before they start running. They train every day, no matter how they feel, because they know that action creates results. Success works the same way. You do not wait to feel inspired, you start taking action, and that action brings results. Every big success starts with small steps. Do not wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. If you want to change your life, start today. Take the first step. Then take another step tomorrow. And keep moving forward. No one will come and do it for you. No one will come and push you every day. You have to push yourself. You have to take control of your own life. If you keep taking action, no matter how small, you will see changes. Success is not about luck. It is about effort. It is about the choices you make every day. And the most important choice is to take action. Because nothing changes until you do. Many people have great potential, but they never use it. They spend their lives waiting for the right opportunity, the right moment, or the right person to help them. But the truth is, if you want success, you have to believe in yourself first. You have to be your own supporter, your own motivator, and your own biggest believer. Think about a small child who's learning to walk. The child does not know if they will fall or succeed, but they try. They take a step, they fall, and then they try again. They do not stop because they failed once. They keep going, and one day they learn to walk. This is the same way success works. You have to keep going, no matter how many times you fall. Many people do not believe in themselves because they compare their journey with others. They look at successful people and think, they are lucky, they are talented, I can never be like them. But they forget one important thing. Those successful people also started from zero. They were not born successful. They worked hard, they faced struggles, and they kept going even when no one believed in them. If you do not believe in yourself, how can you expect others to believe in you? If you doubt yourself, how will you have the confidence to take risks, to try new things, or to step outside your comfort zone? Believing in yourself is the first step toward success. It is what gives you the courage to take action, to keep moving forward even when things get tough. Imagine two people who want to start a business. One person says, I am not sure if I can do this. Maybe I will fail. The other person says, I will figure it out. I may fail, but I will learn and improve. Who do you think has a better chance of success? The person who believes in themselves. Not because they are more talented, but because they have the right mindset. Life will always have challenges. There will be times when things do not go as planned. You will face criticism, rejections, and failures. But if you believe in yourself, you will not let these things stop you. You will use them as lessons. You will keep pushing forward, knowing that every failure is a step closer to success. Some people think confidence comes from success, but the truth is, success comes from confidence. When you believe in yourself, you are more likely to take action. And when you take action, you create opportunities. You make progress. You build skills. And that progress gives you more confidence. Think about a person who wants to become a singer. If they do not believe in themselves, they will never perform in front of others. They will always think they are not good enough. But if they believe in themselves, they will practice, they will improve, and they will get better with time. Confidence is built through action. The more you do something, the better you become. Do not wait for someone else to tell you that you are capable. Do not wait for the perfect time to start. The perfect time is now. Tell yourself every day, I am capable, I am strong, I am going to make my dreams come true. Believing in yourself does not mean you will never fail. It means you trust yourself enough to keep going no matter what happens. It means you know that every struggle, every mistake, and every challenge is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. You are not here to live in doubt. You are not here to live in fear. You are here to grow, to learn, and to succeed. And the first step to success is to believe in yourself. Because if you do not believe in yourself, who else will? Most people have dreams. They want success, happiness, and a good life. But the problem is, they keep waiting. They wait for the right time, the right opportunity, the right people to support them. They wait for everything to be perfect before they take action. And in this waiting, days turn into months, months turn into years, and one day they realize they have wasted so much time. But the truth is, the perfect time will never come. There will always be challenges, there will always be problems, and there will always be reasons to delay. But the people who succeed in life are not the ones who wait. They are the ones who start, no matter what. Think about a person who wants to get fit. They keep saying, I will start from Monday. Monday comes and they say, maybe next week. Weeks turn into months and their health does not improve. On the other hand, another person decides, I will start today. Even if I can only do a little, I will do something. That person, over time, becomes healthier and stronger. The difference is not in their ability, it is in their decision to start. Success is not about waiting for things to be perfect. It is about starting with what you have. Even if you're not fully prepared, even if you have doubts, just start. Many successful people started with nothing. They had no experience, no resources, and no guarantees. But they took action, they learned from their mistakes, and they improved along the way. Imagine someone who wants to start a business. They spend years thinking, planning, and waiting for the right time. But another person, with less knowledge and fewer resources, starts immediately. They make mistakes, but they learn, they improve, and in a few years they have built something successful, while the first person is still waiting. The biggest difference between success and failure is action. Fear of failure stops many people. They think, what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? But let me tell you something. Failure is a part of success. Nobody succeeds without failing first. Every mistake is a lesson. Every failure is a step forward. If you avoid failure, you avoid growth. Think about a child learning to ride a bicycle. They fall many times, but do they give up? No. They get back up, try again, and soon they are riding confidently. Success works the same way. You will struggle, you will make mistakes, but that is how you grow. People often say, I'm not ready. But let me ask you, when will you be ready? Life does not wait. Time does not stop. Every second you wait is a second lost. The people who make their dreams come true are not the ones who wait, but the ones who take the first step, no matter how small. Your dreams will not come to you. You have to go to them. Opportunities will not knock on your door. You have to create them. The people who succeed are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They are simply the ones who take action while others are still thinking. So whatever it is that you want to do, start today. Do not wait for tomorrow. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Use what you have, do what you can, and improve as you go. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. If you never take that step, you will stay in the same place forever. You have everything you need inside you. You have the power, the ability, and the strength to create the life you want, but it all starts with action. So, stop waiting. Stop doubting. Stop making excuses. Start now and watch how your life changes.